Shalom, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachakwadash. This is the brother Shamya, coming from Helena, Montana. And this is a testimonial video about the things that I've been through these past 4 years of me being in this truth. And I first want to just thank the elders that taught me this truth. Elder Uriah, Elder Malcolm, the elders of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, Elder Gabar, and Elder Ramlad. And I definitely have to give double honors to those brothers, because this is one of the reasons I know this truth. And this is, like I said, a testimonial video about the things that I've been through these past 4 years. And when I first came into this truth, it was just a spiritual awakening. But before I came into this truth, I had no idea that this was going to be the path that the Lord wanted me to take. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And the Lord just had the Spirit jump on me to make this video. And hopefully that this video will get to a lot of brothers, because I just want to show other brothers and sisters other things that I've been through these past 4 years. I used to be a dancer, and I humbly say this: I was actually a great dancer. I was a great dancer. And after I graduated from high school, I knew what I wanted to do. My mother, she wanted me to go to college. My dad wanted me to go in the Army. And I knew I didn't want to do that. I knew after I graduated from high school, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri. And I went out to LA to pursue my dream as a dancer. And I don't want to make this video too long, but just to make a long story short, I went to Los Angeles, California, right after I graduated from high school, and I didn't have anything. The only thing I had was a suitcase. And when I got to LA, the drive and the passion that I had to be a professional dancer was just so strong. I didn't care if I was on the street or anything like that. It was one thing that I always felt deep down inside. I knew that the Lord was protecting me, because LA, that's a rough place to be. That's a rough place to be. Being on the streets, it's tough. And I knew the only reason that I was able to survive all that time that I was out in LA is because of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And I didn't know the Lord when I was in the world, when I was dancing and performing and going to auditions and all that stuff. And I performed as a dancer professionally for 10 years. But something happened to me during those 10 years I was out there in LA. And I met this woman. And of course, she became my future wife. But I didn't have no intentions on marrying this woman in the beginning. And I knew that the Lord brought us together for a reason, and a good reason at that. And I married this woman, and I was with this woman for a long time. But then it got to a point where me and my wife started to go through problems and certain situations. Now, mind you, I felt like I was good to my wife. I wasn't the man and a husband that I needed to be to her. But at the time, I felt like she knew that I loved her. And she just knew that I was the person for her. And I never cheated on my wife. I never cheated on her. I never hit her. We rarely even argued. But I know that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai used this situation between me and my wife to break me down. Because, you know, as a dancer, you know, I was arrogant and just cocky, you know, at the time, you know. But that's how a typical entertainer or dancer, you know, is in the industry. They have to think that they're the best because it's a lot of competition. And you know, my wife, she's from Montana. And that's where I'm at now. You know, my wife divorced me. She put a restraining order against me. And, you know, and a lot of people always say, well, why does she do all these things to you, Rodney? Like, it has to be a reason why she did this. Because when I first came into this truth, and the Lord broke me down and opened my mind and my eyes to the truth, I just wanted to get my wife to see and understand the things that the Lord was doing for me. And she didn't understand it. She was afraid. And she just started just going further and further and further and further away from me until everything just took its toll. And from this time on, I've been suffering and pain and anguish, going through trials and tribulations and heavy pain. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he's got me through all these trials and these tribulations. Now, like I said before, the Lord broke me down and he built me back up to be the man that he wanted me to be. Because I wasn't a man years ago. And how I came into this truth, it was just marvelous and miraculous. I've given up everything. I don't perform no more. I don't dance anymore. All I do is preach this word and teach this word. I'm in a place where that's not my home, Helena, Montana. And this is actually where my wife is from. But my wife is not even here. And I've just sacrificed everything to be a part of this truth that the Lord has given me. And I humbly have to say, you know, I'm not shit. I'm not shit. I don't deserve shit. But the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, has been merciful to me. And I thank the Most High for showing me mercy and letting me and allowing me to be a part of this truth. And like I said, when I first came into this truth, you know, it was a difficult road with me starting to read the Bible that I never read ever in my entire life. Started looking at videos of different camps but the most beautiful thing about that is that after all the camps and all the brothers of different camps, I can honestly say that I can say this with truth and sincerity, that the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, they have the 144% truth. And I'm not just saying this just to, you know, they have the truth, the 144% truth. And just being taught by righteous brothers is a beautiful thing, you know. And I just feel that everything that has taken place this past 4 years has led up to this point where each and every day that I get up, I thank the Most High. I thank the Most High for bringing teachers in my path, righteous men that he's chosen to bring out this word to teach us. You know, of course, it's a lot of brothers that get puffed up when they learn a little something in regards to the truth. And we know that the Lord can put a strong delusion on us and can bring evil to us if we going off or being wicked. I'm a student. I'm a student, and I'm continuously learning. And whatever the elders and apostles of Great Millstone teach me, I go out and teach the brothers that the Lord put in my path, the sisters. Because we are not better than the master. And what saddens me is that it's a lot of wicked ass Israelites out there that when they come into some knowledge, they think that they better than the master. But you have righteous men like Elder Tahar, Elder Gabar, Elder Ramlad, Elder Malcolm, Elder Uriah, righteous men that are risking their lives and themselves to continue to push this truth, going out on the highways and the byways. Without them, we ain't shit. We wouldn't know this truth. Of course, we know that the Lord chose certain men to bring out this truth. We wouldn't have this truth if it wasn't for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and the righteous men that he have set up. And like I said, I'm walking this path, and I'm trying so hard each and every day to honor and serve and please and be obedient to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because I know that he has brought me in this truth, and it is a blessing and it is a beautiful thing. And all I want to do is continue to push this truth, because I've seen the many marvelous works that the Lord has done for me. And I'm just a vessel. And I've seen the blessings that the Lord has given me, and how the Lord has revealed his magnificence and his power and his name to the brothers that are still young in this truth, like me. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua did it. And he set up his men to do these wonderful things for us. We know that it's been brothers and elders that have been in this truth for a long time. And I've only been in this truth for 4 years, and the inspiration that these brothers show with their works and their faith and their zeal for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is just motivating and just always keep me going. And I never forget who has taught me this truth. I never forget. And I am being taught by the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and I'm still learning. And I'm teaching my brothers that I have met here in Montana. You know, you got young brothers, like, Mahar, and Zach, and Alex. And it's a beautiful thing just to be a part of this truth and be a faithful servant of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakakwadash. And I just pray to the Lord every day that whatever He has in store for me, I just keep hoping and praying and knowing that the Lord has separated me from my wife, and I have to have faith that the Lord will bring my wife back to me. But I know that it's work that I have to do. Do I still love my wife? I do. Am I still in love with my wife? I am. I haven't moved on after all this time because this flesh is weak. And I pray to the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, every day that He gives me my wife back in His timing. But yeah, I wanted to make a quick video, testimony about how I came into this truth and how I'm continuing to learn and to grow in the spirit. And it's definitely all about staying humble and faithful to Yahweh.